Hi guys, welcome back to SRE. So, this is a layout of a build that I'm doing as a a testing deal that we're going to be building that I'm going to do on the channel, and I want your guys' input on it. So what it is this a 30 degree north 29. I love the cylinder. It's got way bigger transfer area on the main on the high-speed transfer than say the Rovin or basically any other one. They don't get Freeport. They're a really good setup. So I'll go over the plan with you. So we're going to do a 31 millimeter stroke. We're going to use a base spacer from ADA. We're going to use an ADA head kit, but they didn't have the right size head kit, so I just bought the 26 and I'll just machine it out. This is going to be an alcohol build. I got a Rovin high response clutch for it, you can see, and I'm going to put an easy pull start on it because we got one that's got an even bigger stroke than this in it, and it's like harder to pull over than whatever. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use an easy pull start. So now here's the question I pose to you guys. Do I use the long rod, 5 millimeter long rod? Do I use a Kawasaki 3 millimeter rod? Or do I use the stock length rod? Now, for those of you guys that don't know or really understand what the length of rod does, what changes it makes in the engine, first of all, it helps on angularity, side load on the piston at high RPM. That's a positive thing that it does. Now, another thing that it does that is, some guys hate it, some guys want it. I don't know if they really understand it, but it increases the dwell, the time the piston stays still at the top of the cylinder and the time it stays at bottom dead center. Okay? That increases, and when I say time, I mean in crank degrees. So that has to be taken into consideration when you're doing your porting. So I really like to hear your guys' input on, do I long rod or do I not long rod? What one would you guys want to see run more? And I'm talking about in the dirt. This is going to be like for a dirt drag deal. And it's for SRE, it's for the company, it's not for anybody. Okay, so it's for me basically, and Vance and Kyle to run the shit out of, do what we want with, like we're doing right now currently to the Taylor RC Case Read 35. That's being run currently and tested. So now I'm going to do the same thing with this, and I've got a good high compression ratio. So I got a 15, 17, and a 19 dome. So the 15 I can run on gas, 17 I can run on gas, and 19 I pretty much, well, you can run like Q16 with it or something if you wanted to, because the bore is so small. That really helps with detonation. When you have a small bore, there's not enough room in the cylinder for a secondary flame front. So anyway, long rod or not to long rod? Leave comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Okay? All right. I'm out.